What's going on, guys? It's Biddy here, and here is episode 4, I believe, of Talking with Biddy, where I chat with some gamers in the community, whether it's YouTubers, streamers, or competitive gaming. And this time I got a special guest with me. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Gimmer from VG Camp, the leading Smash streamer slash YouTuber slash competitive, whatever you want to call
Yes, yes, definitely the leading streamer. If you want to see any streams involving Smash, you go to VGBC Video Game Boot Camp, basically. But how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired, but other than that, I'm feeling pretty great.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, I'm just gonna start this off by having you telling everyone a little bit about yourself.
All right, cool. My name is Calvin Lofton. I'm 25 years old. Uh, Obviously, I'm a gamer. Uh, Started playing Smash when the first one came out. I actually sold my Super Nintendo just to get the game. Funko Land really didn't have the best deals back then. Now looking back at it. But I just like played it nonstop, and then Melee came out, and I played it nonstop, and I played Melee for about 5 years, uh, and with my friends, just for fun, and our own personal rule set slowly went towards the competitive rule set. I think we were doing 5 stocks, uh, but no items and stuff. We just decided to do that ourselves. And
Mm.
then I saw the combo video Shine Blind, and I saw them wave shining, and I had no idea how they were sliding on the ground. So I just kept Google searching it until I found Smashboards, and then this is before YouTube was even around, but
Yeah.
that opened my eyes to everything, and I just dived in it. And then Brawl came out, and I did Brawl nonstop, and then I got into streaming because I wanted to teach people to get better. That's why the name of the our name is Video Game Bootcamp, because we want to teach people to get better at the game faster so they can get into it easier. But then we just started streaming, and that became our main thing. And then 2012, we got our Twitch partnership, went ham, and worked really hard for 2 years, and now I do it full time. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, this is like your living now, basically, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really cool. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. But all right. So first question I want to ask you, you kind of answered, but how did you get into Super Smash Brothers and the competitive scene? Like,
All right, I can do a little more in depth because I kind
yeah,
of did a quick overview. So getting into Smash Brothers, like I said, I saw Shine Blind. I went on Smash Boards. Me and my brother and my friend Ryan, we played three for alls all the time, like with that rule set I told you about.
yeah.
And I slowly started getting better than them because I found all this competitive stuff and I started integrating it. Um, I didn't really go to my first tournament until about a year later, and they went with me. And at the time, we lived in the best region in the U.S. I live in MDVA, so at the time, it was the best region in the U.S. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
So it had Chillin' Chu, Azin, and all of these like A tier players. Uh, so I went to this place called C3. I think it's in Arlington, Virginia, or it was in Arlington, Virginia. They moved to Ashburn, I think, something like that. Anyways, I got destroyed. I had to play my brother first round. Great seeding by those guys. H2IO. And then second round, I had to play this guy named East Coast Eddie, who's a Fox player. I played Marth at the time because I watched Ken all the time. So I just assumed Marth was the best character, and I just played him.
Hmm.
And I mean, he destroyed me because I didn't know what to do to Fox shield pressure. But I did get a Ken combo on him, and it was on the
Ooh.
TV. So that felt pretty good. But
Nice.
I was a little discouraged after that. At the time, competitive gaming was looked down upon hardcore,
Hmm.
or at least we thought it was more than it was. Turns out parents didn't really care. But my friend and my brother didn't really like it, so I pretended not to like it either. But I kept secretly practicing. And then when they went off to college, because they're a year older than me, uh, I kept practicing for about another year. And then during 12th grade, I went to another tournament, and I made it out of pools, and everyone was surprised. But the only reason I really made it out was because of really bad seating. So like a couple really good players got death pools and didn't make it out of pools, which wasn't really fair. But
Mm.
so people started recognizing me, but I never really got really recognized because I switched to Game and Watch because I just liked the character,
Yeah.
and I just kept playing the MDVA. People started to get to know me. Brawl came out, people got knowing me, and then when Brawl came out, okay, one of my favorite thing in games is to explore the game. I like to break the game.
Yeah.
When Mortal Kombat came out, Mortal Kombat 9, I played it for about 6 hours. Uh, Sub-Zero only, and I found a game-breaking glitch, and I put a video on YouTube.
Really?
It just basically froze the game until the whole time was out for both games. It just froze the character, intangible, whatever. I found two in like non-TAC regular infinites in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and one of them actually got into the guide for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So that was really cool. And they basically copy pasted what I wrote in my YouTube video for the guide. So a little bit of plagiarism, but it was really cool. Like that was like a bucket list thing, getting into a official Brady Games guide.
Yeah.
My words in there, something I discovered. So when Brawl came out, I discovered a bunch of things in Melee that had already been discovered because
Mhm.
I didn't really know about them. Like jump, cancel, shine. I discovered it, and then I went on Smashboards and I used the search, and then I found it. I was like, ah. So I love discovering stuff.
Yeah.
So when Brawl came out, I delved into the game. And the most notable thing I discovered was one Bowser's grab release on the ground. He had like a plus 10 frame advantage, and that aerial releases you could hit people out of them. Like you actually had a frame advantage if someone air released out of your grab, which wasn't like Melee. So that was like the most notable thing. And I got like one weird ice climber chain grab, but that was the
Mhm.
most notable thing. So Smash 4 coming out. I'm just saying, I'm
Oh my
gonna
god.
discover all the tech that's
Can't I
needed. But
can't
yeah,
wait I can't wait till all this stuff like hopefully people find, including you, find out about the game.
it's gonna be a lot of fun. So my
Yeah.
brother was like, you know what? You love making these guides. They get a lot of views. Why don't we make something, or we like teach people to get better at the game? And then he came up with the name Video Game Boot Camp, and he designed the logo, and then I made it in Photoshop. And the first thing we did was actually run a tournament, a brawl tournament in 2009 called Brawl Till You Fall. And I sent out personal invitations to every person. So we ended up actually having 130 people, which is kind of,
Really?
yeah, which is crazy for like
Dang.
our first tournament. No one really knew who we were. Uh, so that happened, and as time went by, we started just streaming more, and we were really the only people that were willing to go travel. Uh,
Mhm.
uh, well, we live with our grandparents. My grandfather actually died recently.
Oh, I'm
God rest
sorry.
his soul. And because of my grandparents, we were able to do this because they let us have free rent. Like I basically worked my day job, and then because I had such low costs, I was able to waste a lot of money on this business that wasn't working. So I did a lot of events for free. And then YouTube started paying, and Twitch came around,
Mhm.
and you know, the
It just
rest is
it, it
history.
just it just went up from there.
Yeah, just a lot of hard work, and just nonstop grinding. Especially after the documentary came out, I knew that was my opportunity just to go to tournaments every weekend because the hype for Smash was so high.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
that's
and now you're actually the owner of a gaming store.
yeah. Xanadu Games, which we made a brand out of Smash at Xanadu, our Tuesday night events, and
Oh.
they decided that they didn't really want to do it anymore. It
Mhm.
wasn't that the business was failing; they just didn't feel like it.
Oh
So
yeah.
they offered to give me the store, and it was it's pretty cool because we got to keep all the equipment, but we're only running events, so all of our money is off door fee, and I think the first month we're gonna barely scrape by, like breaking even, but I think it'll become profitable.
Yeah. Especially with Smash 4 coming out.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely,
like how active like your scene is at MDVA is like really active, especially with Project M and Melee alone.
definitely. So yeah, now I own two companies, so hopefully it works out.
Good stuff, man. All right. So okay, so next question. Who would you say was your like inspiration for like all of this like getting in the competitive scene, starting streaming?
My first inspiration. Okay, so Shine Blind was my first inspiration. So it was Zelgato. I was seeing all the tech skill he did in Fox, and I was like, yo, I want to do that. But I picked
I'm
Falcon.
sorry, whose combo video was it?
Zelgadas,
Oh,
Shine
okay.
Blind. Yeah, he's one of the like first great combo videos in Smash. I was like, well, that's so cool. You can kill people with Fox's Shine. Later, now I hate it, but back then I was like, that's so cool. So I picked up Falco and learned him, and I also picked up Marth, like I said. I guess Ken was another reason because he was just dominating everybody, and I loved watching his matches. And then eventually, because I liked Falco and I saw PC Chris playing him, that was another big inspiration to just play more. But I just really wanted to be good. That was my first inspiration. Like I wanted to be the best. I
All
think
right.
that's how everyone starts.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, that's cool. All right, so next question, and I'm actually curious about this. How did you come up with the name Gimmer?
It's actually pretty simple. It's an acronym for God is my rock because I'm a Christian.
Oh,
And
okay.
and my mom's password when I was like '06, her password for all of her computers was God is my rock. And That first tournament I went to, the one I told you about with my friends.
Yeah.
My tag was I'm the truth. I was just being stupid. Uh, so then when I went to my second tournament a year later, I got there. They're like, "What's your gamer tag?" And I was like, "I want to make it something Christian. I want people to know I'm a Christian when they first talk to me."
Hmm.
So my mom's password, God is my rock. And that made people a little even more surprised when I made it out of pools. So like, who is this guy? Like what? But
And it's just stuck since.
yeah, and it's not really a good gamer tag in the sense that it's a phrase,
Hmm.
and that's why I shortened it to
Yeah.
just Gimmer because it's a little easier to just call me.
Yeah.
For a couple years, people were calling me God is a rock, and it's just awkward to have to call someone like that
Like,
thing over there. It's like basically like it's just not really a name, but
yeah.
I'll make it work.
All right, very nice. Okay, so next question. What is your favorite Smash game right now, and who is your favorite character in each game? You could say if you want to.
All right, well, right now Melee is my favorite Smash game. It's the only one that I think play for hours nonstop. I love the other ones. I played them all. Besides 64, I played them all competitively. But Melee is the one that I just, whenever I lose, I just want to grind it out and come back and play more.
Hmm.
Like, and it's and that's because of Falco because he just has unlimited potential.
Oh
I
yeah.
love like learning new stuff with him. My favorite character in the series has always been Game and Watch. I don't know why. I never played on a Game and Watch, but when I just play a character and I like them, that's the reason I play them. It has nothing to do with their lore or anything like that. Like I picked up Ness and Brawl just because I really like his moveset, but I
Yeah.
never played any of them other games. But Game Watch is probably my favorite, seconded by Falco, because he styles on everybody in all the
Yeah.
games.
All right. Cool. Good stuff. Okay. So next question. Can you? This is kind of weird, but like I just like
Okay,
doing it to everyone. But can you describe your like channel, like YouTube channel stream in 3 words?
in 3 words.
Yes. Like you three separate words that describe it, like a small sentence, whatever that just describes what your channel is.
Well, seeing as my phrase, the catchphrase for Fiji Boot Camp is 3 words, I might as well just use that. Learn, play, win. But if I really had to like pick 3 words to describe everything, uh, smash, that's one word. Uh, community, that's one word, just a separate word.
Yeah.
And smash, community, competitive, I guess. I guess the third word, that'd be the best one. But if I could pick 3 words, that'd probably be them.
All right. Cool. Very nice. Okay. So next question. So you being like a really popular streamer in the Smash community, you've traveled a lot. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Just curious, where is your favorite like place you've like traveled to, and like what's your favorite like tournament you've like been at?
There's so many, but as far as places traveled, I love going to SoCal because it has the best weather in the world. Uh, whenever I go there, I just step out the plane and it just feels great. It's not humid. It's like 70 degrees out. It's perfect. I like going to Florida. I've been to Florida a lot this year actually. Like the last 4 months, I went twice, and I think in December I'm going to go a third time. That's also fun. But as far as tournaments are concerned, no offense to any other TOs out there that I'm a part of. But my
Oh
two
yeah.
favorite tournament series I've streamed at are the Big House and Kings of Cali.
Oh okay.
Um,
Of course.
I'm always breaking numbers with those series. Like every time I break my last record, and it's just the tournaments are run so well that even for pools matches, they get the best matches from pools.
Oh yeah.
Like there's never a bad match on stream.
Well, like
No offense to the newer players, but it's
now,
always great.
yeah, but the Big House 3 was such a good tournament, and the Big House 4 is coming up.
Oh my goodness, 2-day tournament with 700 people. Robin's gonna show why he's considered the most organized TO in the U.S.
Very nice. All right, cool, good stuff. Um, what was I don't know. I was gonna add. Oh yeah, like whenever like this is just like curious. Do you ever whenever you like travel by plane, do you ever get scared of like losing your luggage and stuff? What-
A
I,
little bit. It's always possible, but so the way I travel, I put my laptop's in my backpack, which I always carry on,
hmm.
and then in my second carry-on, I put all the really important equipment. and I pad it. And then the one that goes under the plane is usually like clothes and like not as important equipment and also backup equipment. So
Okay.
if I lose that bag, I should still be able to run a stream.
Okay, I got you.
Bare bones.
Also, and okay, so next question. Also, just curious, what kind of computer like do you have that you use for streaming?
I use the Dell. Wait, crap. I just brain farted. Oh, I use Dell Precision. It's a laptop. It's like a workstation laptop, so it's very durable. I actually just got another one, so I now have three. The first one cannot stream anymore. It's too outdated, but
Okay,
the other two can, and it's a great laptop. It doesn't die.
very
Never have
nice.
power issues. It never go overheats. I use a fan just always, anyways, just to be careful. But it's a great laptop.
Very
So
nice.
the latest one's a Dell Precision 4800, but they've gotten rid of that FireWire port, which I usually use for the camera. So I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. But
Okay,
yeah, it's a great laptop. I recommend it to everybody.
how much like would you say it costs?
Oh, it's pretty expensive.
I
You're gonna
bet.
have to put in over $2,000
Oh dang.
for it. But that's for the durability. Like
Yeah, that's true.
no fail. It will not fail anymore.
Got you. All right, good stuff. So, next question, like serious question. What are your goals for your channel by the end of 2014?
All right. So for the Twitch channel, the goal is over 100,000 followers. Um,
Where are you currently at right now? Like,
73.
okay.
With Smash 4 coming out and the big house, I think I'll get there no problem. I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
really worried about it. Uh, I made a deal with someone at Twitch. I'm not gonna say who. They said if I got over 100,000 before January, that I could get a universal Twitch emote. So
Really?
I'm probably gonna put that Gimmer murder face as a universal.
That would be awesome.
But yeah, so that's the big goal for YouTube. I think I can get to like 75K maybe. I've been getting like 6,000 subscribers a month lately. Like the channel popularity is like exploding for YouTube, and I really want to get more non-tournament content out there. I'm trying to get some guides out,
Mhm.
but with the acquisition of Xanadu and like now we have two weeklies,
Mhm.
uh, and if I have a weekend event a lot, it's just I don't have a lot of time.
Mhm.
Also, we're trying to get our website up and running with lots of guides for Smash 4, and then once we get our Smash 4 section up, we're gonna revert back to Melee and do basically everything we do for Smash 4 for Melee, and then move on to Project M. So I just got to get all that organized and get a team together because right now it's just me doing that for the site,
Yeah,
designing everything. I don't make the site, but I'm designing everything, and there's only so much I can do. So,
I got you.
but yeah, we got a lot of good things coming.
Yeah, yeah, but it sounds really good, and I hope you're able to achieve all those goals.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna wrap this up with one more question.
All right.
All right. So what would you say to other streamers who are trying to grow their channel?
All right. So what happened with me? It took a long time to be relevant because Smash wasn't relevant, and now that Smash is relevant, it's not as hard for you guys. I know a year and a half ago, maybe less, my Xanadu's weekly was getting like 200 viewers. And streamers that just started up that have weeklies with good players are already getting that, like without much time, like putting to the channel. So just you gotta be consistent. That's why I have a weekly every the same time every week. You gotta have good quality, which is hard to do with a 480p signal, which smashes,
Hmm.
and you gotta have good players, or
Yeah.
you gotta be entertaining. I know Foe, he's a known player, but he's not like one of the five gods,
Oh
and
yeah.
he consistently gets 250 to 300 viewers just by himself playing Smash Brothers
Oh yeah.
or playing Mario Kart or whatever. So you just gotta put in the work and
And like
always
also,
always tag me on Twitter. I'll retweet your stream. I'm down for that. So
nice. No, don't worry about that. You there?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought your mic went out for a sec. Never mind.
No, we're good.
That was just me. Okay. So yeah, but I agree, and also like I'm like looking like having your stream look professional and all that.
Oh,
That's
definitely.
also a plus.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all good stuff. But That's gonna wrap things up here. I would like to thank VGBC GimR for taking his time.
No problem, dude. Had a good talk.
Yeah, no problem. Be sure to definitely check out his stream. Always great to watch if you're a fan of Smash Brothers, and also check him out. I'm sure you have a Twitter and
Yeah, I'll just do that. Our Twitch is twitch.tv/VGBootcamp. Our YouTube is youtube.com/videogamebootcamp. Our Twitter is twitter.com/VGBootcamp. And our Facebook is facebook.com/VGBootcamp.
yep. I'll have the links to everything in the description. And if you're ever trying to get into the competitive Smash Brothers scene, be sure to check out smashboards.com. For
Definitely.
definitely check that out. For you'll find local tournaments, guides, whatever.
Also, also go to the Facebook thread on Smashboards if you're trying to find your local region and trying to get to tournaments. That's the best way to find them.
Definitely. All right. Yeah. So yeah. Again, thanks for coming on, and I'll check you guys later.
All right. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
And no problem.